Albert was a young boy, bright, happy and keen. His father painted the parlour a lovely emerald green. They all felt a bit queasy while Albert was at school, lying breathless, dead and all. Arsenic did it took and clean away Lovely's parlour, done the writing. Arsenic did it, the beautiful bright green. Arsenic did it, the killer never seen. When Albert brought his neighbour a lovely choo-choo train, bright red and green, oh so very gay, that lovely train he chewed until his gums were raw. Lead's what killed him through death's door. Lead's what did it, it took him through death's door. That train he chewed till his gums were raw. Lead's what did it, he chewed it off right clean. Lead's what did it, the killer never seen. Albert's aunt was pretty, prim and proper like. She laced a cheap new corset, oh so very tight. She went to pick the tea tray up, entertaining the vicar's wife. Bone snapped, pierced to guts, paid for with her life. Whalebones did it, they took her clean away. Those cheap old bones dug right in. Whalebones did it, a beautiful slim waist. Whalebones did it, the killer never seen. Albert, he was lucky, he landed on his feet. He went to live with Mary, the nanny up the street. She had a medicine that she laced with gin and herbs. She gave to Albert, no more of him is heard. Laudanum did it, it took him clean away. Just one drop of the sleeping draught. Laudanum did it, off to the land it dreams. Laudanum did it, the killer never seen. Thank you very much. As I said, Victorian times is very dangerous.
Very dangerous. And the things that they had, Tilly, that looked like they would be good for you,
They
were
did.
actually bad for you.
Actually bad
like
for you.
laudanum. So the label said it was good and it cured coughs and stuff,
Yes.
but it was actually really bad for you.
Really
which meant
bad for you.
you couldn't judge it by looking at. This is an agonising segue into the next song.
Yes, doing well with it, Arthur.
Yeah.
Keep
So
going.
what does that prove, Tilly?
It proves
That
that the cover is not the book. Uncle Gutenberg was a bookworm and he lived on Charing Cross. The memory of his volumes brings a smile. He would often tell me stories when he wasn't on the source. So let me share the wisdom of my favourite bibliophile. He said, cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look. The covers one discovers the king may be a crook. Chapter titles all our signs, but if you read between the lines, you'll find your first impression was mistook. For a cover is nice, but the cover is not the book.
Well, that's very interesting, Miss Tilly Maybe, but could you possibly give me an example?
Oh, all right then. Nellie Ravina was made of wood, but what could not be seen is while her trunk up top was barren, her roots were lush and green. So Inspector Mr. Hickory saw her blossoms blooming there. He took root despite her bark, and now there's seedlings everywhere.
Which proves the cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look. Cause under the covers one discovers the king may be a crook. Chapter titles are like signs, and if you read between the lines, you'll find your first impression was mistook. For a cover is nice, but the cover is not the book.
Here, Arthur, why don't you tell us the one about the wealthy widow?
Oh, I've always loved that one.
Well, get on with it then.
Okay. Lady Hyacinth McCaw took all the treasures to a reef,
Where she only wore a smile.
plus 2 feathers and a leaf.
And no one tried to rob her because she barely wore a stitch.
Cause when you assume there ain't much there to show you rich. Our cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look, 'cause under the covers one discovers the king may be a crook. Taroo-a-lee, taroo-a-la, taroo-a-lee, ta-ta-ta-ta. You'll find your first impression was mistook. Our cover is nice, but the cover is not the book.
Here, Arthur, why don't you tell us that one about the dirty rascal?
Oh, it's a bit long in it, Tilly.
The sooner you're into it, sooner you're out of it, know what I mean?
Once upon a time, in a nursery rhyme, there was a castle with a king hiding in a wing, for he never went to school to learn a single thing. He had sceptres and swords and a parliament of lords, but on the inside he was sad, egad, because he never had a wisdom for numbers or wisdom for words. His crown was quite immense, his brain was smaller than a bird. So the queen of the nation sent a royal proclamation to the misses and the messes, the more or lesser, send me all the land's professors. Then she went to the hairdressers, and they came from the east. They came from the south. From each college they poured knowledge from their brains into his mouth. But the king couldn't learn, so each professor met their fate. For the queen had their heads removed and placed upon the gate. And on that date, a state their wives all got a note their mate was now the late great. Suddenly one day a stranger started in to sing. He said, I'm the dirty rascal and I'm here to teach the king. And the queen clutched her jewels, for she hated royal fools. But this fool had some rules they really ought to teach in schools. Like you'll be a happy king if you enjoy the things you've got. You should never try to be the kind of person that you're not. And they sang and they laughed, for the king had found a friend. And they danced onto a rainbow, but the story's perfect end. So the moral is you mustn't let the outside be your guide, for it's not so cut and dried. Well, unless it's Dr. Jekyll, then you'd better hide. Ah, petrified. No, the truth can't be denied, as I have surely testified. All that really counts and matters is the special stuff inside.
Well done, Arthur.
Oh, the cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look, 'cause under the covers one discovers the king may be a crook.
Please listen to what we say.
And open a book tonight in bed.
Oh.
One more time before we get there. Oh, the cover is nice, please take your advice.
The cover is nice.
Oh, you'll pay the price. The cover is nice, but the cover is not the book. Taroo-a-lee, taroo-a-la, taroo-a-lee, taroo-a-la, taroo-a-lee, taroo. The cover is not the book.
Thank you very much, everybody.